Mic check, mic check. What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Ask me about my podcast live on YouTube. I didn't get to watch the chance, or didn't get a chance to watch the Hungarian Grand Prix live. I was out camping. If you listened to yesterday's episode, but I had a chance to watch the race Monday night, and it was I just got a weird feeling from it. I don't know if it's I'm gonna dive right in. Let's just go right into this one. What's going on, everybody? Andrew asked me about my podcast. Jumping right into today's episode, talking about the Hungarian Grand Prix. I don't know. I was just talking about this on YouTube Live. I got just a weird feeling about that race. Everything from the very beginning through the majority of the race, it just felt very. I hate to use this word, but staged and just very like not rigged, but shit, it felt it felt pretty close. I mean, you had the first lap, you had obviously the first turn of the race was absolute catastrophe. You had people everywhere. You had Valtteri Bottas pull off a very iffy move, going right up the middle, and late braking on a wet track into uh, Lando Norris. I mean, doesn't really seem like a veteran move, but he's been in the league for a long time, or he's been in Formula One for a long time. So, kind of an interesting move by him. You had first off, congratulations, Esteban Ocon. Couldn't be more stoked for you. Unbelievable race. Couldn't be more excited about the two Williams placing in points. That was absolutely awesome. I think Michael Schumacher, or excuse me, Mick Schumacher had a unbelievable race. I think he showed what he can do in a powerful car next year, which I think is very important. I think that, obviously terrible for Alonso. Excuse me, terrible for Vettel. Alonso played a key part in that race. I think his, holding up of Lewis Hamilton definitely gave Esteban Ocon that win. So huge move by him. Yuki Tsunoda. You had a lot of these young kids really come through. Congratulations to Max for driving a car that was pretty much undrivable. But that first turn, I don't know why, just Valtteri Bottas is sending it up the middle, late braking on a wet track into the first turn. Just seemed kind of iffy to me. Ran into the back of Lando Norris, which somehow took out both Red Bull cars. Obviously, heavy damage on Max. He was able to finish, but took out Sergio Perez. So I don't know. I think it just didn't. I just didn't have a good feeling about that race. It didn't sit well with me. You had Mercedes desperately looking for points, desperately trying to get ahead. After the race, you had Toto Wolff come out, who is the boss at Mercedes, come out and say, "Hey, we apologize for how that ran." I don't know. I just get such a terrible feeling. I hate to say that. Mercedes is turning their cars into into missiles at this point, but what else can you say? Running up the middle like that is pretty powerful. So you hate to see it. Hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully everything was just accidental and Bottas just had a brain fart, I guess, and just wasn't thinking. And him running it up the middle was a total accident. But man, it just didn't look like that. I think it's interesting to kind of see how the narrative is changing a little bit when Mercedes is down. I don't know why, but I get such a feeling online and through the media. In the United States, we watch it on Sky Sports. So yeah, you just get such a weird narrative that Mercedes is fighting from behind, fighting for points, fighting for places, and it just doesn't sit right. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like they play fair. I hate to say that though. Again, hopefully everything's good and hopefully everything's is fair, but it just doesn't feel right, and it just doesn't kind of sit well with me. And it feels like Mercedes-Benz is going back to what they were calling Red Bull, just being very aggressive, being very outspoken, and very confrontational. It seems like Mercedes-Benz is kind of taking that, and they kind of fight dirty when they're down, which you don't like to see, you don't want to see, and hopefully is not the case. We just hit summer break. We got a couple weeks off. Let's pull up the schedule. We're going to be hitting back to we are going to be going to We got like almost a whole month off. So we're going to the Netherlands for the next race, September 3rd through the 5th, and kind of just go through the final sweep. So Netherlands, Italy, Russia, Turkey, Japan, United States, Mexico, Brazil. To be determined. I think they still have a spot available, Saudi Arabia, and then obviously the season ending in Dubai in December. So excited to see the rest of the year. Excited to, hopefully this competitive nature keeps up, and it's not too. Hopefully it's competitive and not unfair, at this point. So that's today's podcast. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday. Enjoy. Make this the best day ever.